We bring in WUFT sports anchor Ben Murphy, who has more on the team.
Tough loss Monday, but I don't think anyone around the team is really too upset with a 26-1 start. When I come back, I'll tell you how the softball team is going to try to get it back tonight. Stay tuned. Sports is next. Florida softball team lost Monday night for the first time since the Women's College World Series in 2015. And I can tell you, I wouldn't want to be the next team that stands in their way. Welcome back to sports. I'm Ben Murphy. How did Winthrop get so lucky? They come into Gainesville tonight looking to hand Florida consecutive losses. That is a tough feat to do. Florida scored 18 runs this past weekend against Auburn, taking 2 of 3 from the third-ranked Tigers. Always be careful with games like this. Winthrop is going to try to catch Florida looking ahead. The Gators will have their first home SEC series this weekend against Tennessee, but they'll have to get through the Eagles tonight, who are 10-16 on the year. First time these two have met since 2004 when Florida defeated the Eagles 7-1. First pitch, Gainesville tonight, 6 p.m. Garnet and gold, orange and blue, Gainesville and Tallahassee, Florida and Florida State. These two foes could be playing chess, and it would still find a way to get heated. No chess on today's show, but the number 1 Gator baseball team hosted number 11 FSU last night. Florida 12-0 coming into the game at home. Peter Alonso trying to defend the house in the third. That 2-run bomb gives Florida a 3-0 lead, giving Florida fans what they want. FSU, yeah, they also gave Florida fans what they wanted. Now on to the defensive blunder part of the show. Mistakes across the board cost the Noles. Both teams had 9 hits, but 3 costly errors from the Noles made a big difference in the game. Now back to the scoring. Bases loaded in the 5th for freshman Jonathan India. Drives it to left. No Seminole error needed. Gets the game to 5-0. Florida junior Dane Dunning finally finding himself on the hill. Make him look foolish, Dane. 5 Ks, 5.2 innings pitched. Gators win 6-0. First shutout of the Noles since 1994 at home. Head coach Kevin O'Sullivan, how you feel about that?
But I think that the thing I'm most pleased with right now, I think we're swinging the bat better. It's awfully nice to get Pete going because he can give some protection to JJ. We're playing really good defense. We've got a lot of options on the mound.
The first SEC series for Kevin O'Sullivan and the top-ranked Gators comes this weekend when they host Missouri. For Florida, the dream of dancing in the NCAA tournament died with a loss to Texas A&M in the SEC tournament. Not sure what the team ate for breakfast yesterday morning, but they opened the NIT with a bang. By the numbers, Florida absolutely outmatched UNF on their floor. First half, 57 points to UNF's 25. That, my friends, is a first-half high this season for the Gators. Florida beat the Ospreys at their own game, 16 for 32 from 3. That's 50%, and I'm not really sure where that's been all year. Final from UNF, 97-68. The Gators advance to play Ohio State in the round of 2 in the NIT. They will be without center John Agbunu. Thumb surgery awaits the 6'11", 255-pound redshirt sophomore. His campaign is done. Florida's is not. Gators versus Ohio State this Sunday at noon from Columbus. Personally, I love a wide variety of sports, but there's a select few events that gets me really excited. The Super Bowl, opening day in baseball, the Masters, and, of course, March Madness. It's tourney time. Florida Gulf Coast against Fairleigh Dickinson. 11-0 start to get things going for FGCU, capped off from this deuce from Demetrius Morant. Later, look at the scoreboard. 36-15, FGCU up, and this helps. Deep 2 from Mark Eddie Norelia. Second half action, yep, still talking about the Eagles. And Travius Simmons, and 1. Buckets. Florida Gulf Coast wins 96-65. They're back. Dunk City finds their way to a date with North Carolina. Well, we're not done there. Tuesday night, Vanderbilt and Wichita State. They also went at it for a spot in the round of 64 Thursday night. First half, Vandy taking charge. Joe Toy, the freshman, gets him up 4. Later in the half, Ron Baker to Rashad Kelly. Up and in. The Shockers take the lead by 4. This game would be tied at the break. Second frame. Oh, don't do it, Ron. Don't do it to him, Ron Baker. 3 there, 1 point more than a Ron Baker's dozen. 14 for him on the night. Again, Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet finds Shaquille Morris, that is, who throws it down. 40 second-half points gets the Shockers the win, and they are in. 2 more games tonight before tomorrow's round of 64 begins. Southern and Holy Cross looking to win and play 1-seeded Oregon. And at 9:10 tonight, Tulsa and Big Blue, Michigan for a meeting with Notre Dame.